If I'm being honest, I'm not a huge fan of horror. I never really liked it, but recently I've been wanting to get into the horror genre of games. And what better introduction to the horror genre than The Last of Us? And with this being my introduction to horror, I think it's only fitting to achieve the Platinum Trophy. The Platinum comes in at a 3 out of 10 difficulty with a total of 29 trophies including the Platinum. So let's start this off by playing through the main story. So the story starts off by introducing us to Joel and his daughter Sarah as the zombie apocalypse just begins. After finding out that there is a disease going around, we meet up with Joel's brother Tommy and try to escape the city. But everyone is already going rampage trying to escape the city, so we try to escape on foot. But we fail and we have this devastating scene. I'm just gonna let it play.
Oh no. Sarah. Move your hands, babe. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
Fast forward 20 years and Joel is still alive and well. We then get introduced to Tess, who had just been beaten up by some men sent by some guy named Robert. So we go to hunt him down. And after catching up to him, we find out that the guns we gave Robert to protect had just been sold to a militia group called the Fireflies. And let's just say that Tess wasn't very happy about that, so she killed Robert. After killing Robert, the leader of the Fireflies, Marlene, shows up, and she says that we can get our guns back if we help her deliver a package. Little did we know that package would be a 5'3" girl with anger issues named Ellie. We found out that we need to deliver Ellie to a Firefly medical facility outside of the quarantine zone. And after a bit of contemplating, Joel and Tess agree, so we wait for nightfall and try to escape the quarantine zone. But we get caught and are then tested to see if we are infected. But before Ellie is tested, she stabs the guards and we have to kill them. We then find out that the reason Ellie tried to stop them from testing her is because she is actually infected. She then tries to explain that she was bit 3 weeks ago and nothing happened, even though everyone who normally gets infected turns within 2 days. Whilst Joel and Tess aren't happy about this, they agree to just take her to the drop-off point, get their guns, and leave. On our way to the drop-off point, we have to make our way through a museum, and in the museum we find our first Firefly pendant, finally giving us our first trophy. Once we get to the drop-off point, we find that all the Fireflies there are dead. Tess asks Ellie if she has any idea where the Fireflies lab is, and after Joel asks her why she is so adamant about this, we find out that Tess got bit and is now infected. Tess then tells Joel that he needs to find Tommy as he used to be a Firefly and will know where the lab is. And as if this moment couldn't get any worse, the military arrive and Tess tells Joel and Ellie to leave her to give them some time to escape. And whilst we're escaping, we hear gunshots, meaning that Tess is dead. After the death of Tess, we head out to find an old friend of Joel's, Bill. The reason we went to go find Bill is because we needed a car to get to Tommy as he lives so far away. Bill said that we need to find a functioning car engine and that there should be one on the other side of the town, so we set off to get the engine. And just as we are about to set off, I find my first training manual, improving the durability of my shiv and giving me the next trophy. We then find out that Bill's partner Frank had taken the battery but unfortunately died as he was infected. But before we take the car, we find a note to Bill from Frank. We give it to Bill, but he discards it, and when we pick it up again, we get a trophy. After driving for a while, we arrive at Pittsburgh and have to ditch the car as we can't get through the city with it. And whilst getting through the city, I find my first comic book, giving me another trophy. Whilst making our way through Pittsburgh, we find two brothers, Henry and Sam. Henry and Sam also wanted to leave Pittsburgh, and we teamed up with them to try and escape it at night. Whilst trying to escape Pittsburgh at night, I turned off a power generator without being spotted, giving me a trophy. And in a turn of events, Henry and Sam leave us. But it's okay, because after just barely escaping the city, we are found by Henry and Sam, and Joel definitely isn't happy. We then go through a sewer system, and I ride the sewer contraption with Henry and Sam, which gave me a trophy. After a while, we finally reach the outside again, and we are left to loot some houses to resupply. And during this resupply, I managed to fully upgrade my revolver, which gave me a trophy. And a new milestone reached. I don't know if that matters that much, just wanted to say it, so yeah. I also opened the final safe during this resupply, giving me another trophy. I also crafted every item during this as well. After the resupply, I had to protect Henry, Sam, and Ellie from some massive tank and some infected. After all the stuff that has happened, we finally take the chance to get some rest. But when Ellie checked up on Sam, he seemed pretty annoyed. I wonder what that could be about. Oh, well, that's awkward. We wake up in the morning and Sam is infected. He's turned, but then he's killed by his brother Henry. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about the next part, but let's just say Henry dies. So it's now fall, and we are so close to finally getting to where Tommy supposedly lives. There was this section where I had to get Ellie to make a bridge for us to cross, and after crossing the bridge, she offers a high five. I just walked away, which gave me a trophy. We now finally make it to Tommy, and it turns out that he has built his own town for some of the survivors here. And after talking to Tommy, he agrees to take Ellie to the Fireflies. But Ellie isn't happy about that and runs away. After hearing that she ran away, Joel and Tommy go out on horseback to go find her. And after finding her in an abandoned home, we get this iconic scene.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways. Get it together.
Joel then reconsiders and decides to take Ellie to the medical facility himself. He asks Tommy where to head, and he tells him to head to the University of Eastern Colorado. But of course, just like the drop-off point, all the Fireflies are dead. We are then shot at by some raiders, and Joel gets extremely injured. And after just barely escaping the raiders, Joel passes out, and it cuts to winter. This is the part of the story where we get to play as Ellie for the first time, as Joel is still recovering from the incident. But whilst trying to find medicine to heal Joel, Ellie gets captured by this man named David. And it turns out that the raiders that we killed at the university were actually some of David's men. And let's just say that David is a bit of a creep. Definitely the worst type of creep. Joel then realizes that Ellie is missing and goes out to look for her. He then captures some guys to find out where she is, and we get to see how brutal Joel can be.
You wait here. Now, the girl. Is she alive?
What girl? I don't know no girl.
Fuck! Focus right here, right here. I'll pop your goddamn knee off. The girl.
She's alive. She's David's newest pet.
Where?
In the town. In the town.
Now you're gonna mark it on the map. And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it.
It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on. I tell you, I ain't lying. I ain't.
Fuck you, man. He told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe him.
No, wait!
After that scene, we get what I think is the hardest point of the game. We have to fight David, and the only way we can beat him is by sneaking up behind him and stabbing him. But after finally defeating David, we get one of the coolest and yet saddest scenes in the game.
Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
Okay, it's me. It's me. It's me. Look, look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Joel.
We then have our final time skip taking us to spring. We are now so close to the hospital that we need to get Ellie to, with our final push being through a water-filled tunnel. During this final push, I got the final tool upgrade, giving me a trophy for reaching tools level 5. Joel then passes out and wakes up in the hospital where we see Marlene again. We find out that Ellie is being prepped for surgery, as they plan to remove the virus to reverse engineer a vaccine. However, the virus grows all over the brain, meaning that if they want to remove the virus, they would be killing Ellie in the process. And Joel definitely isn't happy about this, so we have to rescue Ellie before she has the surgery done.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
After saving Ellie, we cut back to being in a car where Ellie wakes up and asks why we aren't at the hospital, and Joel lies and tells her that there is actually a lot more people who are immune, so they didn't need her. We then see that after escaping the hospital, Joel actually kills Marlene because he thinks that she will just hunt Ellie down. And of course, we get the scene to conclude the game.
Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
So now that we finished the main game, it's time to move on to the DLC of this game, the Left Behind DLC. This takes place during the time where Ellie is trying to heal Joel, with flashbacks of her friend Riley and how they both got infected. I'm not going to go into depth about the DLC, but I'll still talk about the trophies I got whilst playing it. In one of the first sections of the DLC, I had to play in a brick throwing contest against Riley, and when I won, I got a trophy. I then played an arcade game, which is actually an old game from Naughty Dog called Jack X, which is a nice little Easter egg. In the same area, there was another game that I played, which was like a quick time event fighter that Ellie had to picture, and I actually managed to beat it without getting hit once on my very first try, giving me a trophy. Later on in the DLC, I got the chance to finally bait an infected into killing an enemy. And then of course, the trophy for beating the DLC. So now that we have finished with both the main game and the DLC, it is now time for the cleanup stage. For starters, I went back into the DLC and won the water gun fight, as somehow I managed to lose it originally. I then upgraded and broke every melee weapon. I then listened to each and every one of Ellie's jokes. Seriously, this was a pain. I listened to every optional conversation. I then pet the dog. I interacted with every tool bench. I collected every training manual. I unlocked every shiv door. I collected every firefly pendant.
What's going on?
I collected every note and artifact.
I don't understand what's going on
And
here.
finally, I collected every comic book. And then I got the platinum. So that was the platinum for The Last of Us Part 1. It took me 35 hours to platinum this game. The Last of Us is honestly such an amazing game, and I'm really glad I got to play it. If you want to see me get more platinum trophies, make sure to like and subscribe. But that's going to be it for this one. Peace.